Good morning, it's Hiker Dude Dad, and I am waiting for my friends to show up here. We've got an exploration this morning. We're gonna launch from Peach Bottom in our kayaks. We are going to paddle out to Mount Johnson Island. It reaches 200 feet out of the river. It looks mostly unexplored, uncharted for a long time. We're gonna see what we can find. I'm waiting for the guys to show up, having a little coffee. Let's go. All right, so we're exiting Peters Creek here. There are so many birds down here in these reeds over to my left. We've seen about 8 or 9 different species of birds. There are, what are these things called? Not orioles.
Orange-tipped blackbirds.
Orange-tipped blackbirds, a lot of them. I saw a bald eagle. Didn't have the camera ready. But we're nearing the railroad bridge here. We're gonna go under that and then we'll be in the Susquehanna River. All right, go head under the railroad bridge now. Getting a little choppy here heading out to the river. Yeah, clearance is about 10 feet maybe. Under the bridge, leaving Peters Creek, heading out to the Susquehanna. Open waters here. Open water, holy hell. Breezy out here. River's rough. It's about as rough as I would want it in this boat. Getting some water up over, but still floating. At least we're going into this. I can take the waves head on, cut through them. Mount Johnson Island here, really blocking the wind now. Water's less choppy. Not a lot of breeze. Look at that thing. The summit is 207 feet above the water.
Welcome to Johnson Island.
That looks thick. We're gonna try and climb up to the top somehow. There's no trails on the island. We're just gonna try and make it work. Yeah, steep.
It's about...
Sorry.
Straight up. We won't know yet.
You had jeans below your knees.
And real quick, we got Brett from Topo Ranger, Cole Swanger from Instagram, and Lewis from Simply Expo Venturing. Across the way is Peach Bottom Nuclear Power Facility. It does not have cooling towers. Some do, some don't. But that is an active nuclear power plant here on the Susquehanna River. 3 Mile Island was shut down a couple years ago. Of course, Brett's out there on a tree, middle of the water.
Get up on the bank and just kind of come up here. We should be able to follow it up towards the power line cut.
Okay. I mean, the roads
So no established trails here on the island, but
so grown over.
with the LiDAR, you know, there were roads here in the past, and we think there's one right up above us that kind of switchbacks up the 207-foot prominence here of Mount Johnson Island. The tip top is at 299 feet above sea level. Yeah, so we'll hopefully summit this thing in a power line break, and we'll be about 207 feet above the river.
You're not left me in there.
To sponsor us. Trees? Real flat there.
I see some kind of forward rail activity in the
See the
back
power line
of the
towers
island.
up here.
Yeah, that's what I'm going for. There's like
Yep.
rocks and the power cut. That's the true top of it.
Almost at the top of this beast.
Definitely schist.
The Lancaster County side out there, almost to the top. All right, so we are up standing in a power line cut. We are at the summit, 209 feet above the river. There's Peach Bottom and a trio of turkey vultures. Hold it. Hold it. 4, 3, 2. Just kidding, I'm doing my video. I'll grab a screenshot later. I'll grab a screenshot later. All right, so we are in Lancaster County. We're below Fishing Creek off the shores of Drewmore Township. The island here is 1,565 feet from north to south, and it's 1,050 feet at the widest point, which is towards the southern end. It's almost arrowhead shape, like teardrop or arrowhead shape. When you look at the like the LiDAR scans, it absolutely looks and is angled like an arrowhead. We're 299 feet above sea level and 207 feet above the river. So we were trying to figure out why Mount Johnson Island sticks up so far above any other little island out there. There's not many little islands out here, but up by Susquehannock State Park and Hawk Point, there's islands there, but nothing is as large as this. I'm thinking this was just another hill, and then Fishing Creek or whatever goes through Ferncliff Preserve probably came down this way and flowed between these two hills. And then when they built the Conowingo Dam just downstream in Maryland, everything backed up. So I'm thinking there was a little valley between two hills in Lancaster County, and when the dam raised the level into this lake, it filled in that gap, and Mount Johnson Island, which was probably, I don't know, Johnson Hill, could have been. Damn, that's just my theory. That's just my theory, that the water backed it up here and separated it from Lancaster County. Old school glass Coke bottle. I don't know, they made those recently too, so who knows. We're at the second power tower here. There's a lot of broken glass up here actually. Might be the party tower. All right, so right up here is Hawk Point, Susquehannock State Park. In that clearing up on top of the ridge. And then, yeah, probably like Henry Island, Big Chestnut Island, Norman Wood Bridge is out there. Just following the boys down the hill here. Got to kind of go down and that way to the southern tip to get to our boats anyway. Letting these guys kind of push through here.
Raspberry bush. That thing just reached out and grabbed me.
Yeah, they do.
Got some, yeah, raspberries here, which are thorny.
Oh. Oh yeah, we definitely.
Some raspberries in here. So I believe this is honeysuckle, and that's what we're smelling along here. More thorns down there, I've heard. This is sort of a deer path, but we're taking it easy here through the honeysuckle. This is very thorny path.
Watch it.
If you're coming to Mount Johnson Island,
Don't come in shorts.
don't wear your shorts.
I have long ones. That's
You even said you have long pants,
I
right?
have them in.
Oh my gosh, this-
In my other bag, in my waterproof bag.
You know, today I don't mind being the last one through.
Yeah, we were ready.
They are,
Blaze the path.
usually it's just a matter of knocking down spider webs, but man, the boys are taking out all the thorns here for me. What in the hell, are you kidding?
It should be easier for you. You're tall.
It's higher that way. It's lower this way, but you have this deadfall here.
Ah,
If you can get around that deadfall, you can come right here on the side.
Keep your foot away from
That's like nothing on it.
That probably was cracked.
Yeah, that's just gonna move on you.
Yeah,
All right.
move up higher a little bit.
catch me.
Nicely done, nicely done.
Spider-Man reflexes. All right.
Ugh,
Do that.
banged
pose.
up my elbow coming down there.
Do
Damn it.
that pose.
All right, so we just came down off of there.
The rock face.
I'll find a way out
We
of
took
here.
the wildlife trail here. Let us down here.
I think all of us had heard or read about that there's a rare kind of northern cactus that does reach up into the Susquehanna Valley. There's some up there where Jay lives, but I don't think they're like this. Maybe this is
Yeah, so we've got some rare cactus here.
a straight up cactus.
So this is really great. This is cactus in Pennsylvania. A whole field of it here on Mount Johnson Island. It's flowering.
Things you find hunting, not even fishing. A few more here.
Yeah, talk about wildflowers. This is cactus in Pennsylvania. And these are isolated here on Mount Johnson Island. We've never seen cactus anywhere else in Pennsylvania. Holy cow. This is amazing. This whole southwest facing slope here. I mean, with that dry, twisted wood here, you would think this is Arizona. This is incredible. So this is the payoff here. You got this cliff face right over the river. Lewis heading down there, but you got all this twisted dry wood. Now you can see up beyond Cole is the blooming cactuses. I think there was debate about that a few years ago, but this is amazing. We're being very careful not to step in it. We are going around, we are staying off. Absolutely, this is an absolute treasure. It's down here between the rocks. Oh my God, this is incredible.
That's the west.
We knew there was, yeah, we're like southwest. Yeah, we knew there was some kind of rare plant species on the island that's not found anywhere else around here. We didn't know what that was. Now we do. Now we do. So we're gonna try and make our way around at this elevation, past the cacti, and back to the south shore. Use the rocks to pull ourselves up. Gotta be careful not to grab a cactus.
I guess maybe this one.
It's definitely a pretty physical thing we're doing here. Trying to negotiate this lost island, unkept nature. Ow! Look what Cole got us into.
Into
There.
and out of.
Look at this arm onto this way. Wow.
Into and out.
Mount
of.
Johnson Island, man. Good idea, bud. This is fun. I wouldn't rather be doing anything else on a Tuesday after Memorial Day. This is, after all that, we're back where we started, up at the top of the power lines.
But would not have
I
seen
think we are all
cactuses.
going to drench ourselves in alcohol today, and I don't mean I mean alcohol wipes to take care of all the slashes and cuts and thorns and brambles and everything else. I've got some in my bag. I'm almost ready to whip them out. So we are absolutely shredded from thorns and brambles and everything else. Hold on, look at this, look at this, look at this.
This is what happens when you don't wear long pants. I have them in the boat, but I didn't put them on.
We tried to get over to where Brett thought there might be ruins. It's just too thick, too natural, which is a good thing. And yeah, heed my warning. If you want to see the cactuses, even if you know where they are, it is an awful ordeal to get to them. So please just enjoy our video and pictures. I do not recommend getting there. Well, you can't even pay me to guide you there. It's not like I'm not coming back here again. But this is fun. It's interesting. It's new. It's unique. But yeah, I'm good. I'm good on Mount Johnson Island. So we'll get back to the boats at this point.
Might be a boat.
My shoe here on that descent, but we're down to the river. That was something. Got the boats. I tied them off to a rock over there, so they weren't going anywhere. What a day. This was awesome. Now, head back down towards Peach Bottom. Going under the bridge here for the railroad. If you haven't yet, please like, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications. Hope that makes an impression. All right, we're back at the marina and we are done. Brett from Topo Ranger, thanks for coming out.
Thanks for having me.
Cole Swanger, thanks for dragging us into that. It is something we will never forget. It was an awesome time. Lewis, Simply Exploventuring. Follow these guys, their videos are tremendous, awesome. And yeah, we'll see you next time. Thanks for coming along.